Hi, welcome to episode 3 of Lake. This game is quite powerful. It gives you, the player, the means to decide the kind of person you want Meredith to become in the 2 weeks she's in Providence Oaks. And it does that by the dialogue choices you're presented with. You can choose a negative option, which shuts down conversations and basically says to people, I'm not interested. Don't tell me your problems, your life. I'm only here for 2 weeks. I'll be gone before you know it. This is just temporary. Keep yourself to yourself. I'll do the same. Or you can choose the dialogue option, which says to someone, yes, I am interested in you. Please tell me about your life, your hopes, your fears, and all the rest of it. And that's the option which I've chosen to take. From the start of episode 2, I threw a switch in Meredith's head. I've said to her, you will be less standoffish than you were in days 1 and 2, when I thought you were quite reserved and stilted and measured and guarded in your interactions with people. She's decided to give it a chance. She's going to be more open and friendly. And as a result, I think, Meredith is finding that the people of Providence Oaks now matter to her. And I think the people of Providence Oaks are finding that Meredith matters to them. So let's have a look. Kat, our first person. She and Meredith, best friends in high school. We saw things were strained when Meredith arrived unexpectedly on Kat's doorstep and delivered that parcel. It all makes sense now. Kat really needed Meredith 10 years ago when Uncle Stan died suddenly, the uncle she was so close to. But Meredith had kind of, around that point, let it be known to people, consciously or unconsciously, giving out a negative vibe that said, I am focused on my career to the exclusion of all else. First it was university, then it was work. It left no room for old friendships. That was the impression people got. So when Kat found herself in a dreadful situation when her uncle had died and she really needed her best friend, she chose not to contact Meredith, to tell her what had happened, to ask for her support. And now Meredith knows this, she feels bad. And Mo, seeing Meredith's face, senses that Meredith is not really happy inside generally, and warns her that if she's not careful, the whole of life will have come and gone, and she won't have had a chance to enjoy it. This is the Mo, remember, who had something awful happen to her. The sudden death of Stan floored her. She had to press the reset button. She had to learn how to start again. And having been through that, she can see the potential for unhappiness in Meredith. And she's trying to cut it out, trying to circumvent it. She's saying to Meredith, do you know what, Meredith? In my opinion, you belong in Providence Oaks. So we know Meredith matters there. How does she matter to Robert? Well, obviously Mo's being mischievous about this. I don't think there's anything romantic going on there. Who knows? We'll find out. Meredith, I think, genuinely just wants to help Robert. She wants to do the admin side, the paperwork side, come up with ideas to help him fight the proposed housing development that's got him in such a snit. Has Robert got a secret that he's hiding, though? Something in his past, maybe, I wonder? It was he who suddenly became distant and awkward and abruptly ended the innocent working meeting, the lunch they were having at the diner. It's mysterious. Angie, on the other hand, I think is more of an open book. She did arrange a date of sorts with Meredith, even though it was just in part to set up the great Providence Oaks video box syndicate. As an aside, I hope Meredith doesn't get in trouble for that. That message that was left on her answer phone from the superintendent guy who wanted to talk to her about the things you are allowed to do and the things that are prohibited as a postal worker, it seems awfully timely if it's coincidental, don't you think? I hope there isn't a snake in the grass out there, some do-gooder who has seen what Meredith was up to and has reported her, because that would get Frank in trouble too, I suspect. I hope that's not the case. We'll find out. Back to Angie. Let's get back to her. Angie just is delighted to have found in Meredith a kindred spirit, a fellow movie lover, buff stroke nerd in the cultural wasteland that is Providence Oaks. So how that friendship will develop is going to be interesting to see. The cat lady, Mildred, how does Meredith matter to her? Well, quite a lot, it would appear. We're all smiles and on first-name terms now. Ever since Meredith returned the cat, fully recovered from its cupcake poisoning, it would appear that Miss Jenkins has made her mind up about Meredith. And Meredith, in turn, actually, I think has shown a sneaking appreciation for the cat-whispering skills of Mr. Mackey, the I'm not a veterinary Mr. Mackey. So those two quite like each other now too. Now, Marie at the general store is a different kettle of fish. She's still rather a sour and depressing soul, bless her, but hey, she's at least given Meredith a camera to play with so we can wander around taking snaps. That's going to be a useful thing to be able to do. I think Meredith's approach to Marie is to bombard her relentlessly with positivism and optimism. It's a fun approach to take. Will it transform Marie from what she is into someone who's slightly nicer to be around? I don't know. Or will she ban Meredith completely from even browsing the goods in her store? We shall see. And finally, Laurie the mechanic is now becoming friends with Meredith, since she's offered her a means to watch movies that her parents aren't keen for her to see. Really, Meredith, what is happening to you since I threw this switch into your head to make you more interested? You're becoming quite a rebel. You're transporting illicit video boxes. You're circumventing the 1986 version of parental controls. I'm going to keep up this helpfulness approach, though, as a tactic for Meredith, because I think by interacting positively with these people and getting involved in their problems, it's helping her. She's starting to learn things about herself too. So much so that I actually think now she maybe regrets agreeing to work on the Addit 87 papers that her boss Steve sent through to her. He was so insistent about. From here on, I'm going to be on guard against that happening again. Meredith, you're on vacation. You've got movies to watch, books to read, many past episodes of Bon Appetit to sit through. Let's see what days 5 and 6 bring, shall we? On to episode 3 of Lake. Right, here we go. Saturday, September 6th, morning.
Good morning, Meredith.
Morning, Frank.
Envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
I'm going to say yes, even though I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I think I know where that is.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
No, it's about something else.
Oh.
What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Okay, that was mysterious, wasn't it? Meredith, get in your van. Enter.
Morning, P.O.
Morning.
How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
Yes.
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end. And now, music.
Or the absence of it. Yes. It's not raining. That makes a change, doesn't it? Yesterday was a very wet day here at Providence Oaks. It doesn't really fit the scenery. And we're on our first delivery already, which is 104 somewhere or other, and we've got a parcel for them. Let's head to the back of this here van. It was really weird the way that meeting ended with our beardy dude, wasn't it? 104, that's us. It was when she said to him, "You must have a lot of stories to tell," and he looked out of the window and his mind went somewhere else, and then he sort of stumbled an apology, and that was it. That was the end of their little rendezvous. Ring that doorbell. Doo-doo. They all bought their doorbells at the same place.
I'll leave it on the doorstep.
You might as well, Meredith. We've got a lot
Hope
to do.
nobody comes and steals this.
Do you know, that had crossed my mind. There are videos nowadays, aren't there, of people doing it? You know, where their home security cameras caught them. It's a nightmare. I think it's why they take photographs, isn't it? To prove that they did deliver it at the place where they said they were supposed to. I'm just going to do a 2-point turn here. Ooh, mind that lamppost. Because I've got a delivery straight across in front of me. Further along West 2nd Street. East 2nd Street even. Right at the bottom again in this cul-de-sac. It's another letter for... Ooh, I'm saying the one right in front of me there. It could be there. Let's see if we wander over it and it sort of says yes please. Walk faster, Meredith. No, it's not 207. It must be this one behind us. 209. It is this one behind us. 209.
Interesting.
Really? What was it? It looked like a postcard. I wouldn't like to think that Robert's hiding some dark secret, but there's something going on there. And I'm pretty sure Meredith's going to get to the bottom of this. That's a nasty oil stain there on the road. Or is it not? It's not an oil stain. It was a manhole cover. Yep. How many fingers am I holding up? 25. I'm just going to go along the bottom road, I think, because there's an awful lot of parcels that way. And packages and stuff. Oh, hang on a minute. There's one I can do here before we go that way. I'm being very good on driving on the correct side of the road nowadays. Have you noticed? It's like I've moved continent. And we'll stop. It's just a letter. Pop across the road. Good job there's not much traffic. Deliver that mail. Good work. How far round the corner is that one there? It doesn't look very far away, does it? Let's go that way in case it's just on the edge of the... Oh no, it's further down the road. I don't know. Should we? Do you think we should go and do that one? Oh no, it's across the other side of the lake. Look, the little envelope symbol's moving. Watch the road. Moving that way. Alright, let's go. I really hope that Meredith does get into more videos, actually, because watching Bon Appetit all the time is a bit much. It's not stellar, is it? I get that they've probably not got cable or even satellite out here, but quality control needs to intervene. Alright, we've got a couple down here. Let's go down this road. Don't call it the cat lady's house. Parcel. We're on Vintage Street. I'm guessing it's this here house here. Out we get. The weather's just beautiful. Vintage Street. That'll be the one. Pick it up.
What on earth did these folks order?
Too small for a guitar. Shape of a violin, I would say. Bit too small for a banjo, do we think? Or a uke? Could be a ukulele. Could be a ukulele. Same doorbell.
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Oh, now that might get pinched. Don't drop it. I don't like the word drop. It's a musical instrument. I'm not going to bother getting back in my van for this because I've only got to walk round the corner and it's a nice walk. We might see a squirrel. Or a utility repair engineer up a pole. Oh, that used to be a tree. No squirrels there. I have a mail envelope thing for you. Just put that in there. Leg it back to my van. I wish Meredith could trot, actually. I wouldn't settle for... I don't worry about her running everywhere she goes, but I wish she would at least trot. Oh, Meredith. If I was in my van, I'd pip you for pipping me. Get back in your estate car and be somewhere else. Sorry, we're supposed to be cheerful all the time, aren't we? I know. What can I say? Oh, goodness me, that was close. There's a perfectly good driveway you can illegally turn round in there. All right, we'll carry on. I ought to look on my inventory, actually, and see what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just, at the moment, shaving the corner off posts and heading for where there's stuff. Now, this is interesting. What's this all about? Oh! What's on my list of stuff to do? Pick up Laurie's movie box. That's today. Well, I'm passing, so I'm going to do it. Let's just check the map. Yeah, we have got to head this way because there's a letter to deliver way up there, look. And right round the far side of the lake, actually, too. What is that down there? Motel. Oh, I wonder if the old fairground, or whatever it was called, is actually on here. That's not it. That's Robert's place, isn't it? No, that's the farm. All right, okay. Right. Well, we're here at the moment. Let's go see Laurie. She's busy working on that same car. Perhaps her parents have given her this one to practice on, do you think? She's only 16, but she strikes me as very capable. She's dressed for
Hey,
the part.
Laurie. Did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
Fancy that. Let's be satisfied with that.
Sweet. Good enough for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It's a bit dated.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Totally tubular back in 1986.
Yeah, totally tubular, right?
Sure, Miss W. See you Sunday.
Yes, don't try and go down there with the vernacular. Ah, we have the movie box. Get in there with your illicit goods. Don't have it in there when Walt, the supervisor, catches you, though. Right, we're going to carry on along this road. Sunday, then. I bet that's gone in the diary. Was it already in the diary? Yes, it is. Movie night with Laurie has appeared on Sunday now. This is good. Right, we've got a letter to deliver to the far-flung cabin of Robert up the dirt road that I sometimes feel like I'm about to miss because it's so well concealed on this corner. Here it is. Alright, put your foot down. Beautiful round here. He's a bit off-grid though, isn't he? I'm guessing he's not got any mains electricity or gas or anything like that. Here we are. You can hear the roar of the water over the throb of the engine. Yes, let's use descriptive words today. He doesn't want that, does he? Why are you still carrying it? Are you frightened to leave it in your van? Hey, Robert.
Hi, Robert. Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
Yes. Let's okay, I'm going to ask.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Well, it was just, I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
Oh, right. Okay, well, Meredith understands.
I know what you mean.
Cool. Thanks. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
It wasn't a weird thing. And there's nothing wrong with that anyway.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail.
Oh, let's see if it's something cheerful, shall we?
The
Fingers
dentist
crossed.
appointment.
That's not too
Wait,
bad.
why am I sharing that with you?
Yeah.
So, no news regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Oh,
Wild card plan?
what's he got to do?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
Oh my goodness, he's going rogue. What's he going to do? Yeah, come on, let's have the details. Spill the beans.
Come on. I won't tell a soul.
Yeah, but no. Maybe later. It's still work in progress.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
All right, it's something illegal, isn't it? He's going to do something he shouldn't. We're getting in the wrong side again, Meredith, and I don't care. Jump in. And mind Robert's truck. Let's go. What's he going to do? Oh, I hope he's not got something silly planned. You know, he'll be the first character to go to jail in the game. He'll be on the radio. Right, now we do need to have a quick look on our inventory because I don't know where we are and what we've got to do. Brakes. What's left to do? We have 2 letters to deliver and 1 parcel. One of those letters is the mysterious campground letter. I'm not sure about that. We've got locations for them both. Where are we? We are here. So if we turn right, then we can do the letter, the other letter, and then head back for wherever the parcel is. That's interesting. Why have I got why is there an exclamation mark on that? Oh, I've got to take Laurie's movie box back to Angie, if I can get my words out. Okay, right, so we know what we're doing. We're turning right. The speed at which Meredith works, she can get her work done in about 45 minutes. That's her entire working day. But then, you know, she works so hard in her main job. I'm worried about that main job. If you do a job like that for a great length of time, I think it begins to affect your personality, and, you know, maybe it's irreversible. It would take time. You kind of feel the you that used to be you being lost. It's being supplanted, replaced by something else, and it's not always a good thing, you know? To keep hold of what makes you you. How many times can I use the word you in this sentence? I don't know, perhaps you do. Whoa, tree. And what? Okay. This is weird. Get out, Meredith. But make sure you tell somebody where you're going. She's still carrying that movie box. Oh, here it is. Nicely hidden behind the tree. All right. It's not that one. There's another one. There's another one. There's a shack. Totally off-road. Oh, this isn't good. For one thing, I've walked past the post box. I'm just going to walk round this place because it's a bit intriguing, isn't it? Why can I hear banjos? Let's. I was trying to work out where that post box is. Did I walk past another post box? Oh, this is where you get back and discover your van's been stolen, isn't it? Or you get lost in the woods, as I am now. Help, help. Meredith, where is that post box if it's not this post box? It isn't that post box. This is spooktacular. Do you know what? I'm going to come back. I don't like the looks of this. I've failed a delivery. It's the first delivery I've failed. But I'm going to do the others first, get them out of the way, and then we'll come back and have a look when we've more time. The way she drives this van. It's a good job it's not got cameras. She'd be suspended after one day. To be fair, the road handling of this vehicle is very good in gaming terms. Oh, I'm going past Moe's. I wish I could call in for a burger, but I can't because I'm in a hurry. It's not bad, the road handling. It's a little bit twitchy. It adheres to the road quite well. It doesn't corner well. Its turning circle is vast, I think. And its top speed is nothing to shout about. Oh, we're going over the damlet. The disappointing dam. The one that doesn't compare to the Hoover. Right, oh, nearly missed that road too. Here we are. This looks better. This looks more like a possibility.
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids.
Yes, it looks nice, actually. Can we walk around and look at it? I doubt there's anything to interact with. She's still carrying that movie box. But there is some stuff. Yeah. All right. We've got campers. They've got a campfire. They've got a cooler box. They've got camp chairs.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
What's happened?
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
Okay, that's too much information. We're going to ask what kind of... No, we'll just go with toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, let's push them, Meredith.
Rolling paper?
Be naive.
Yeah, you know, for homemade cigarettes that make you feel funny.
Keep going, Meredith.
Funny?
Yeah, funny, or really hungry. It's for rolling doobies. You know, with weed.
Ah, that kind of paper.
Good work, Meredith. You made a squirm there. Meredith's going to live and let live.
No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome.
Yes, let's ask.
So, are you guys on vacation?
Sort of. Although I guess you need a job for a vacation.
Joan! Can you get in here, please? Now!
What's happened, Mickey?
Fuck you. It was nice meeting you. Sweet Meredith.
Meredith,
Can
I think...
not tell the authorities your whole life story?
Yeah, I mean, Meredith's a postal worker, but she's behaving like a detective here, isn't she? And is this your first RV? And who is it registered to, please? Do you have the licence? Let's go. I wish you'd put that movie box down. It's starting to get me a little bit knocked that you're carrying it everywhere you go. I don't know that this road goes anywhere, does it? The other side. Shall we just have a quick... Oh, sorry, wrong button. We'll have a quick look. Where the hector are we? Yes, it does. We can carry on down there. Then I think we should. Let's do that. Let's be nothing if not adventurous. Leave no road untravelled. Have postal delivery van. Will postal delivery van. It's very slow on uneven surfaces. We're back on the main road. Thank goodness for that. Look right, look left. Nothing coming. Crossover. Is it the median? Do you know, I was trying to remember the name of that line in the middle of the road. I think it's the median, isn't it? It's starting to ring a bell. Ooh. You see what I mean about the cornering? You just about stay in your lane. If you do it quickly enough. And it definitely slows down as you corner too. Now, we had a parcel to deliver. We're going past the diner again. It's making my stomach rumble. Probably need to stop and have a quick look at see where the parcel's supposed to be. There it is. We've got 115 Willow Road still to do. Oh yeah, that's the one behind us. And we've got a parcel to do. Where's the parcel? It's on Main Street. Oh, it's on Main Street. Oh, you mean I should have delivered it there? Alright, okay. Out of there. We're going to head for the... No, we're not. We're going to turn around and make another attempt to deliver that letter. Which I couldn't deliver. Do you mind? Came out of nowhere. Oi, 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 oi. You road hog. I bet my van can catch you up. Ooh. I didn't mean to do... I'm so sorry. Of course I'm insured. What do you mean? Don't you say that about my mother. Right. Now, where was it? It's over there somewhere, isn't it? I can see the letter symbol. This guy's going to bug me all the way. I wonder if I can force him off the road. Ooh, we're not going to squeeze through there. Ooh. Meredith, this is not Grand Theft Auto. Stop it. Okay, one letter, one parcel. And then we've got to redeliver the movie box back to Angie. I think, do you know what? I think Angie might be interested in Meredith. Do you? I just detected there was a little bit more than friendship on offer there. I could be wrong. But then maybe Robert, you see, Robert's just used to being on his own, but he's a nice guy. He's just, you know, he's lived that life for so long. He's not used to having to think about other people and accommodate them in his plans. I am worried about this plan he's got with these apartments. He, you know, he's resourceful. He's probably got access to dynamite and stuff like that. So, oh, come on, it's a small hill. Climb, climb. There's not as much in there as there was. Right, we're going to go and make another attempt to deliver this here letter. Ooh, slow down. I may have to walk around a little bit to do it. And then there's a house there. Oh. I don't think it's that though. I'm not there yet. It's further up. This isn't as uninhabited as I thought, this road. Right, come on. Out, Meredith. Now from where we're standing, their mailbox is directly in front of us. 115 Willow Road. Let's inventory. That's not inventory. Inventory says 115 Willow Road. Okay. Well, they don't want it. Let me see if I can put this movie box away. I wonder if there's something preventing me from doing this. And it's only a letter. I don't have any parcels for 115 Willow Road, do I? Oh, dear. Open it. I don't think we're going to be able to deliver that one. No, we've just got 351 Main Street. But she has thrown that in the back now. Yes, Meredith. Is that what we had to do? Fingers crossed, everybody. It's not going to make a difference, is it? It's not going to make any difference at all. It isn't. No. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Oh, that's all my fault then the first time round. I'm so sorry that we had to sit through that. It makes sense. Now it makes sense. All right, let's get back onto the main road. You're really going to reverse? No, you're not. You're going to turn round. All right, 115 Willow Road. You hold no fear for me now. I can still hear banjos though. Let's go. Not that there's anything wrong with banjos. There's a couple of folk groups that I found on YouTube. I'm not a big folk fan, but can't deny skill when you see it. Oh, right. Quick check. One thing to do, 351 Main Street, and also we have got to, you have to get off map if you want to look at her diary, I've discovered. Return Laurie's movie box to Angie. Got it? We're heading for Main Street. Take me to Main Street, and don't spare the horses. I'm starting to think, this is my new approach at work, which I've spoken about, that Meredith is basically going to follow up every question she can. If someone gives the hint that they're hiding something, she's going to push and push and push until she gets every bit of information out of them that she can ring. But I do think in the process she's getting a feel for the place. I don't think she's this involved with people in her city job. I don't think it's that sort of environment. It's too corporate. And she sounds like she's a bit of a troubleshooter. You know, she's the reliable one. Every dirty job going, as Harry would say, goes to Meredith. Here we are. We're back in human habitation. Hey Laurie, finished working on that car yet? No, didn't think you had. This is nice. It's beautiful. The sun is shining. The place is totally deserted. We can all live here. I'm going to try Main Street and see if I can work out where 351 is to deliver this parcel. Then I'll go and talk to Angie. I wanted to call her Alice actually at one point. When I was writing some notes out from episode 1, 2, I inadvertently wrote Alice and had to correct myself. Don't do that. You're jaywalking. There's a perfectly good crossing not far away. Right, where's 351 Main Street? Okay, we've got two things. Don't stop on a crossing either. Let's park, shall we? I'm going to reverse. I'm not going to reverse. Oh dear. No! That would have been your insurance, not mine. That's the post office, and we don't want to go back there. I think we'd probably better go and see Angie. and hope that the parcel for 351 Main Street resolves itself in the process. So I'm gonna reverse park. Hey, look at me. Oh, hey, that's not bad. Hey, Meredith. You're a better driver than me. Oh, parcel, Meredith, parcel. Is it gonna give me the option of picking up the movie box? Yes, the movie box is the parcel for 351 Main Street. Oh dear, don't walk on the pavement, it's for pedestrians. Why would you want to walk on the pavement? Sidewalk. The Flick Shack. You're not going to get in there, it's packed. Look at it. They're queuing through the doorway to purchase these videos. Rent them. Actually, you can buy some of them. Okay, here we go then. Let's see what she's got to say for herself.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
She seems a bit peremptory, a little bit short. Let's see if everything's all right with Angie.
Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
Oh, steady.
Whoa, easy there. I just did you a favor, remember?
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head about it. How condescending is that?
Best not to mix these two up.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay, Angie. I mean, they were words of 1 or 2 syllables, weren't they? What's going on there? Oh, there's something going on there, Meredith. That's not the Angie you were speaking to in the comfort of your own home, or parents' home. Something's going on. Put that new box, back away in here. Don't throw it! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Deliver movie box to Bert. All right, okay. So I'm guessing Bert's appeared on my radar. Let's have a quick look. Where are you, Bert? Bert. Where is Bert? Anybody know where Bert is? Has anybody seen Bert? Oh, there's Bert. I'm going to put a marker on Bert in case I forget where he lives. All right, let's get back in and get this Bert delivery done. Careful, there was a vehicle behind you. Just look, you see, you've not got as much reversing space as you thought. Oh, that's an excellent turn, though. That was a corker, as they say. Mind the back of that truck, mind the back of that. Ooh, that was a bit close. Oh, we're using the horn on the approach to a junction. All right, let's get this delivered to Bert. East Lakeview Boulevard is beautiful, isn't it? Just look at it. Don't. You're not sightseeing. You're driving a vehicle in a game, admittedly, but it's still a vehicle. It's not that road, is it? There isn't a road there. We could try going down there, I suppose. Might not be much left of the van by the time we got to the bottom. All right, we're here. Let's see what happens. We're out. Right, we've got the box. We're walking fast. We're at 400 East Lakeview Boulevard. We're closed. There's some guy on a boat. I'm guessing that could be Bert. That could be Bert's boat. Boat of Bert. Bert! Bert!
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
Let's just pick the movie.
No problem. I'll pick the movie for you then.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, I mean, let's think. He's got a boat. He likes going out on the water. It's going to be the Dirty Dozen, isn't it? No, I bet he's seen Jaws. Let's give him the Dirty Dozen.
Fine. Enjoy the Dirty Dozen, Bert. Have a nice day.
I hope he's appreciative of our thought there, because we could have just gone down the obvious route and given him Jaws, and I bet he's seen Jaws 1,000 times, and I bet each time he sees it he goes out and buys a bigger boat. He started off with a rowboat. You should have seen it. He'll be on an ocean liner this time next year, and then he'll start watching Titanic or something like that, I presume, that fits in with the size of his boat. All right, back to Main Street. We're done. I think we're done. Return to the post office. It's like advance to go. Do not collect any more videos. Stay on your own side of the road. Oh, what is it they say about pride coming before a fall? We're there. We've nailed it. That was a good day. We had a mystery letter. We've met some... Oh, careful. You really should look before you cross the road. We've met some campers who are into recreational drug use. They just are. End work day. That was Saturday. It's time to go home.
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay.
Oh.
Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree, and I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right?
Why is she waffling?
With old phone numbers. You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial?
She's nervous.
Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
She spoke for so long, she exceeded the message length on the answer phone. Oh, we're going. We are going.
The Countess and the Carpenter? Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 1. A more disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow. The left wheel of her carriage collapsed right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstaben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined. Suddenly, she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
That was a bit Stanley Parable, wasn't it? Do you think? Those people who've played it? All right, September 7, it's the morning. Oh, we're not working on Adit 87 again. Oh, she's diarying in her diary, because that's what it is. The software is a diarying software. People just start conversations with you as if they don't have to be somewhere else, which is probably true. So far, I delivered quite a few packages and letters, home movies, and even a living creature. I wonder what next week will bring. But not before ending this week with 2 meetings with friends. And old one and a very new one. Should be interesting. Yes, it's diarying software, that's what it is. It looks like it's an accountancy package, add it, doesn't it? But I think it's basically diarying.
Em! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the 3rd ledge. Should be good.
I have to what? Please, tell me again.
I have to what? On the what now?
It's fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Scout's honor.
Yes. Yes, you weren't even in the Scouts.
You were never even in the Scouts!
Yes. Oh, we're there. It's the third step.
It's that third step, right? I'm surprised no one's fixed it in all these years.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
It's beautiful. Isn't it? Look at it. Let's go. She wants to go down memory lane. Let's go with her.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
Oh, now then. After school talking about whatever we felt like, coming up here by myself at night, not really anything in particular. Oh, I think we'll go down the after-school route.
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Talking about bringing things up, she does remember it. I'm sure she was. Let's go down the.
Ew! Oh, did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
Yeah, you see, this is what it's about, isn't it, I think? The over-exuberance. She's just genuinely excited now that Meredith's back. Yeah, she's glad to be back.
The same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
Oh, now this will be interesting.
I went to university, got a job.
Yes.
I basically worked my butt off the entire time. That's both positive and negative, I guess.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like a sustainable life plan there. You okay?
Yeah, it gets a bit busy sometimes.
Yeah.
I can imagine Providence Oaks is less complicated.
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
Oh, now then. I think she's enjoying having this sort of conversation. Do you get the feeling that in Meredith's life, she doesn't?
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Oh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
Okay, now then. This is going to be the one, isn't it? Let's find out what she's done.
What about you? Did you end up going to college?
Yeah, about that. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough.
Oh, no.
At least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner. Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
That sounds great. And she didn't leave?
Sounds like you were ready to leave P.O. at that point.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I just couldn't let them down.
Okay.
So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
She really did step up. Do you know what it is, though? She's had a life, hasn't she?
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just...
Wow. That explains a great deal. Well, now we know she still works at the diner, but let's go to the do you ever feel stuck?
Do you ever feel stuck?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it.
That's interesting, isn't it? Too
The way
definitive.
things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did.
That is interesting.
So yeah, it's been tough, but looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
Yeah, you see, she's had a life. It wasn't necessarily of choice, but when she reflects on what she's had to do because of what happened, she doesn't mind. The definitive thing's interesting, isn't it? She won't let Mo put her name above the door because that kind of makes it all official. It's a one-way street then, isn't it? It's almost forcing her to commit completely. And while she's not got her name above the door, while she's not a partner in the business, she just works there. You know, it can stop at any time. I think it's time to apologise.
I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
I don't want you to feel sorry. We all have our own lives to live, right? I mean, I guess you could have done more to keep in touch.
Yes.
You're really kind of a turd in that respect, I have to tell you. But that's life, right? It's in the past. I'm just glad you're here, right now, looking at the lake with me. It's good to know it's never too late to make new memories.
Amen to that. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Are we going with you if we do this? Let's go with you.
Seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
Let's go with you. Okay, that was the end of Sunday. We're in the evening back home. I bet the phone's going to go. Yeah, it always does. Ring, ring. I'm doing that because there's no sound. Ring, ring. That's
Hello?
the UK ring.
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Okay, let's throw it back at him.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
Meredith, silly, it's me, Steve. Please, tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal.
What do you want,
At
Steve?
87 in shops all across America. Monster deal.
Steve is just not... He shouldn't be in charge of this, should he? Let's calm him down.
Calm down, Steve.
You tell him.
Okay, I met up with this big retailer, right? They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
It's not done yet, though, is it, Steve?
That's a lot. But it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh, so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here.
Oh, I knew he was going to do this.
You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
I'll see what I can do, Steve.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Steve, stop, Steve.
It's official.
Movie night. Do you hate horror movies? Let's say she loves them.
I love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
Let's check if she was scared.
You weren't scared at all?
Nope, told you. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Yeah. Well,
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled.
I had noticed.
I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
But what do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that. And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think...
I think she needs to broaden her horizons, but the way to do that is probably giving school a chance. If she starts travelling straight away, she's got nothing to fall back on. I'm being very sensible here, aren't I? I sound like I'm advising her myself. Working at her father's shop could be great, but if her heart's not in it, you know, she shouldn't be choosing this soon.
You should really give school a chance.
Yeah.
There are quite a few universities that will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. But a homeschooler like me?
Do you know what, Meredith? This is the interventional side of Meredith.
Sure they would. And you know what? I'll help you once the time comes to apply. But you'd still have to study really hard.
I can do that. Thank you so much, Meredith, for talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
So that was the end of the day. That's days 5 and 6 completed. Episode 3 is done. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I am intrigued by the way that Meredith is becoming integral to these people's lives. Laurie is a case in point. Without Meredith's presence and her intervention and her ideas, Laurie, I think, wouldn't have the means to know how to do the things she wants to do with her life. And Meredith just opened a door for her and sort of given her a signpost and said, this is the way you could do it. And Laurie's excited by that. It does make me wonder, though. You know, Robert is depending upon Meredith and Laurie is now depending upon Meredith. She's becoming indispensable. What happens when the time comes for her to leave and go back to her job? Right, that was episode 3. Episode 4, covering days 7 and 8, will be along very soon. I hope you'll join me for that. Thanks for watching again. Bye.